Last week, for our segment of Community Answers, we had a question sent in about the animal shelter, and then a few viewers wanted some more information about the question. So this morning, to fill us in on the animal shelter and kind of where it's going and what you guys are needing, is Mary Remer. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for letting me come.
Now, first, I want to show one of the responses from last week's question. And the question was, we desperately need a new animal shelter to house the large number of animals that the shelter has. What can we do to make this happen soon? And one of our viewers wrote in and said, I think it's important for Mary to explain why we need a new animal shelter. How will this shelter help the animals? So first, let's talk a little bit about the needs of the shelter and then how it does benefit the animals and kind of the statistics we were talking about of how many animals have to be put down each week and each month because of overcrowding.
Well, thank you. First of all, anybody who has this question, they're more than welcome to contact me, and I'd love to show them firsthand, right there, because if you really see the conditions. Animal shelters are hard to get into in the first place. A lot of people don't want to come see us because it's kind of depressing, and our building is really depressing, and I think if people came and seen it firsthand, they would understand a little bit more about what I'm explaining. But the building itself was built over 40 years ago, so once for that, it's already kind of outlived all that. But in the meantime, it was built with metal walls, which there's a lot of cleaning process. We use bleach process, for cleaning, for the disease control. And a lot of the walls are deteriorating. The paint is gone. So, we are showcasing something. We're trying to sell a product. We really are. So it's really hard to show these animals in a happy environment, in a nice, clean environment when you have all these, different factors against it. The building itself, when they were built, the cleaning process, everything is done, all that, the liquid and everything goes into the middle of the aisle, so people are walking on that, the dogs are walking across on that. There's only one big room for holding animals pretty much now at this point. We've got it kind of split into two areas, but they're in one big area, and that's really hard for disease control because a lot of diseases are airborne. Now,
what are you guys how much bigger are you needing, and how much is this going to cost? How much is needing to be raised for this?
Well, the building plans that we have right now, we've scaled them down, we've got them really good and tight, they're really well done, but they are almost a triple in size. They all go up to about 15,000 square feet, but that does include an education center, which, let's pull that one out for a minute. Just strictly for the shelter itself and the care of the animals, we've doubled in size. But for 40 years, we haven't had anything new, and we need to, our population figures have increased 15% over since 1994.
And how is that affecting how many animals you have to put down every month?
Well, it's really bad on the cats. We cannot keep up with the number of cats that come in, and there are a lot of friendly cats that get put to sleep because of room. On a daily basis in the summer, we can be putting down 10 to 15 cats a day. Wow. I think we figured, 125 cats per month on an average, but during the summer, it's way more than that. During the winter, of course, it stays even less than 125, but the average is 125 a month. Wonderful. And a lot of that is because we run out of room. Not to mention the cats are in one small room. So stress. You put stress on a cat, they're going to get sick with upper respiratory disease. So what we do is we just sit there and cram them into these tight spaces. We don't give them enough room to really stretch out, to get away from their cat litter boxes, to really just relax in there.
Yeah. Well, Mary, unfortunately, we're out of time right now, but we will be doing updated stories on this in the next couple of weeks to really get what you guys are looking to achieve. And